After the most recent ice age, some 10,000 years ago, our ancestors invented agriculture. They began to cultivate plants for food and eventually rear livestock for meat and milk. These innovations began in several places around the globe, and the ideas spread rapidly. People took over land to raise animals and plants in the region shown here in green. We humans created our own simplified food webs, allowing our population to expand. Towns and cities, seen in yellow, fueled the need for even more agricultural activity. Humanity's hunger changed Earth's ecosystems. As land shifted from wild to cultivated, we unraveled networks that had evolved over millions of years. And in the last few centuries, technological developments have accelerated the pace of change. The sheer number of people on our planet, the industries that have developed to feed our growing population, the massive diversion of water, and the rapid spread of cities have made our world a very different place. We have worked hard, with some success, to feed Earth's growing human population. But this effort comes at a cost. California's Central Valley feeds millions, but its fertilizers and pesticides wash into the ocean, much of it passing through San Francisco Bay. From the opposite direction, the bay's busy ports transport products from around the globe. But ships have also brought many stowaways: clams, crabs, sea slugs, and jellyfish, just to name a few, making it the most invaded aquatic environment on Earth. These invaders have changed the bay. Scientists study the changes and catalog the participants. We can visualize this complicated web of interactions. We start with the herring and the tern, then add the producers and other consumers, prey and predators, all linked together. Scientists wrestle with understanding this complex food web. But we have learned that the health of an ecosystem depends on the number, strength, and diversity of these connections. We know that the bay does not look the same as it did a century or two ago. And although we don't know when many of these invasive species arrived in the bay, we know that people brought them here. These newcomers nudge aside native species, breaking some links and creating new ones, testing the resilience of this complex network. Our presence has changed the bay, and similar stories of human impacts have played out around the globe, including places we have already visited. As we look to the future, we must find new sustainable solutions to the challenges we face. We can establish terrestrial protected areas and marine sanctuaries that allow ecosystems to thrive. We can protect watersheds and make choices about what we eat, where our food comes from, and how it is produced. We can search for new ways to preserve the resilience of living networks. We live in a connected world, inhabitants of a global ecosystem, an evolved network of species and environments. We have much to learn from these systems. Finding strength in diversity, proficiently recycling water and nutrients, powered only by the light of the sun. We must value our connections to other species and to Earth as a whole. Out of sight and out of mind, these relationships recede to the periphery of our modern existence. But if each of us pays more attention, we can better understand and do more to protect the vast networks that support life on our precious habitat, Earth.
All right, and that's